Good evening, everybody. Good evening. You're welcome to another live stream on my video, on my channel, on my page. Because I have a YouTube channel, I keep saying channel, but I had to introduce myself when I started video on YouTube, so I kind of bring it over here. But I think here people just kind of do it informal and just say what they have to say. So I've been doing these videos about Leader Supremo, and I'm thinking that it's not as if everything I want to say, everything I like, my page is about talking about this. I actually started talking about this thing in August after what happened at MNA. Isn't it wonderful that everything that happened at MNA is already past and gone and nobody's talking about it? Because at that time, the leader gave a directive that as from today, the 23rd of August, and that they should go out and get the military and stuff like that. And I'm thinking that, why would he be giving them this kind of order? Because we know what happens when, you get your hands on the military, like how they come back for revenge. Like, why is this guy doing this? So that was actually what made me to start talking about it. Oh boy. Talking about it, like, the drama never ends. As you are trying to say this one, like, more and more things are happening, and he does something and you are still talking about that. He just kind of goes out of the limelight, and then all of a sudden he comes back and does something worse. Okay, look, for example, what has happened in Obibo. And we were talking about what happened in Obibo and saying, oh, where is he? And he's thinking that, oh God, these people are going to forget about me. And he comes up with another big distraction. Can you believe the level of the, carnage that went on in Obibo? The deprivations, the loss of human lives, everything that happened in Obibo. It's like nobody's talking about it. It's like non-existence. It's like almost it never happened. Everybody is busy talking about this jamboree of whatever they say that they have set up. And so that brings me to what I wanted to talk about today. I'm thinking that I'm going to be saying things that I want to say in relation to this, and by the grace of God, when we get to the end of this year, I'm just going to leave it there, because I'm thinking that if that is what the people want, and if the people really want this, because I see that a lot of people are in support of this, and they even they go as far as comparing this madness, this jamboree, this charade, they compare it to Amoteku. They even compare it with Hisba. Like, is it possible that they don't see that there is no relationship, there is no similarity, nothing? When people who are Hisba or whatever they call them, or Sharia police, I don't know the names they have, when they are going around, are they going around on the bushes? Do they cover their faces? Like, they are going around doing their thing. They don't have anything to hide. They are not hiding in the bush. And the same thing with Amoteku. They were inaugurated in a flamboyant fanfare, and they were giving cars, and everybody was running around. And they have the authoritativeness to go out and do what they have to do, and they don't cover their faces, and they are not hiding in the bushes. Even if they get to go to the bushes, they are actually escorted with military. They don't just go into the forest. Most times they even have a company from the military, also from the police. And then you have this something, and somebody just wakes up one day and say, I've started another like, I don't even understand the similarity, why people are not seeing that there is actually no similarity. First of all, he's a fugitive. That means he jumped bail. Like, he jumped bail. In a real sense of the word, you would say he's a wanted man. He's a wanted man. So how does a wanted man come into a country that he is wanted for whatever reason? It doesn't matter what you think, whether you think he is justifiable or not. And he's coming into this place and he's saying that he's forming a security outfit that should be acknowledged and accepted as a formal security outfit for a country that he is wanted, and the foundation of it all is actually very, very, very funny, because this guy has this, I don't know what I would call it now, his business enterprise is hustling, you know, whatever his group is proscribed, you know. Terrorism prevention has proscribed him, and anybody who associate with him, with them, without this thing, without organization, if they congregate, if they do anything in the name of this IPOB or whatever, they are seen as terrorists according to the law of the country. Do you know that this man never one day tried to sorry, never tried one day to actually fight the proscription? You know what I mean? Hi, hello everybody. Sorry, I'm just talking. I'm not even reading what people are talking. The Nigerian military did not come to his house to kill him. He invited them. He told them to come, just the way he's ranting now. He told them to come, that in fact they should even be afraid of him. Is it not before us that us na Abuja Gebuti isi Buhari? He was making mouth, you know. He just put up all those shows so that he will have a loophole to run. You know, so if you know that you cannot withstand the fire, why are you raking it up? You see, why are you? I don't know why you are here. You don't have to be here. You can go to your group of mofos where you talk about how you're going to harm the whole people, how you're going to light up the whole country, how you're going to burn it down, how you're going to, there's nothing that's going to survive in it, even no single rat, you know. This guy is proscribed. Why can't you fight the proscription? First of all, that is the first thing any sensible person. But because he doesn't have any regard. Somebody, like I keep saying this, I keep going back to this, that somebody that has no regard for the life of his parents, of his own parents, the parents that gave back to him. Look at Shekau. Shekau is a wanted man, but his mother is there free. He never did anything close to his mother. His mother has not even seen him for a very long time. But this guy was doing this inflammatory jamboree in his parents' house, putting them in danger, in his immediate community, putting the whole community in danger. The same thing he is doing now, trying to light up a whole region. Carry young men, put them inside the bush and cover their faces, and they are running around. So my people, the question is, are you ready for the insurgency that is about to come upon you? So, because I see that a lot of people have support for this, and a lot of people don't understand the intricacies of what is going on. And the intricacy is that you are clapping for them today. Look, for example, I'll give you an example. There is this man, his name is Solomon Igbo. He was on BBC Igbo. He was having this conversation with BBC Igbo with Dr. Clifford Iranya. He used to be a member of that group. And this man, why it was insulting, like cursing, just like this man. What is his name? Ezenwa Onyanola. I Onyanola na ha no nti. So anyway, that's by the way. You know, this man was saying all sorts of things against Irania, defending his leader, you know. And all of a sudden, now, yesterday, you know, it turned on to him, and the leader sent him threatening messages, and he was like, are you threatening me? And he's calling his real name and saying, are you threatening me? And stuff like that. So that is how it's going to be. Today, Ezenwa Onyanola, Osoge Nona Soga Anola, today you are praising. So today you are in the good books, but you are not going to be in the good books forever. If you have any element of logical reasoning within you, at some point you begin to realize what is happening. You begin to, and then you become, you know, you become a target. So don't think that because you are with the majority today, you are going to be with the majority the whole time, singing with the majority. At some point, you're going to realize what is going on. Like so many people have realized what is going on, and they will turn on them. So this is the insurgency. That is the birth of an insurgency. So are you guys ready for the insurgency that is about to descend on you? You know, because today, you know, they are going to, like, children are going to school. You don't know if they are going to come back, say, like, this is what they desire. They desire total anarchy. Because in their mind, they are thinking that when the conflict degenerates completely And after a long time, when so many people would have died, then the UN will come and settle the fight. This is what they are thinking, you know. And the irony is, most of the people who are thinking in this way, who wants Nigeria destroyed, who Nigeria burnt down, or who wants to kill everybody that doesn't accept their their lies and their deception and the trouble they are fomenting, then they threaten you and all those kind of a thing. But they forget, like, I don't know, I can't even put it into words. I can't put it into words. You see, these people, like, they forget that when you are the one desiring the wiping out of the most populous nation of Black Africans, you want to light it up beyond what it is now. And especially because Southeast still remains the most peaceful region in Nigeria as we speak. That is in the the statistics, the data that is coming out of Nigeria. International organizations, they recognize it. This is the statistics that is coming out of Nigeria, you see. But now they want to light it up, and they want to foment it, and they want it to be a war zone. And they say when they have this war zone, you dare not go against them. You don't say anything against them. So you don't know, you are not going to be safe, because it's going to be an insurgency. So you have to think about it. Are you ready? They talk about war scenarios. They give examples of what happened in Libya and what like. This is what they are desiring now. So you on the ground, and most of the people who are boiling with this and boiling with this, they are not there. They are in Europe or and I will still go back to why all this thing is happening, why this thing is coming, especially from people abroad, why the pain and the burden of all this, what is bad, what is. I'm going to talk about that in another video, but for now, I just want you to be ready for what is about to descend on you. The choice is yours. All of you that are clapping now, for example, are you ready for the insurgency? Have you thought about it? Like, for example, if the war breaks out now, I've posted a video in my other page about the Biafran war, and you saw children who were on the front line, battle. Have you considered that it can come to that? Have you considered that, for example, we have the situation of Kwashiorkor. Have you considered that it's going to come back to that, because there is nothing that has changed? And even as at that time, a lot of people were farming. They still had farm produce they could eat from their farms. But today, the majority of people are doing social media, are doing businesses, are trading, buying and selling. A lot of people are doing soft, things to generate money. So nobody is actually really farming or producing their own foods. So people build houses, they just put everything in concrete. There's actually no free land within the houses that maybe they can actually have space to plant some food, necessities within their compound. So most times you just have to go out and buy, be it pepper, be it salt, be it okra, whatever you need, vegetable, you have to go and buy it. So in a scenario that you may not have the possibility to buy the things as you desire it, have you got a solution? You have to be ready, because clapping for this kind of insurgency that is about to come upon you. You see young men, we know that things are not good. We know that things are not working well. And we see people exploiting this situation, exploiting the grievances, exploiting the emotions of these young people, and taking advantage of them and arming them and setting them in the bush. And nobody's asking. Okay, they compare themselves to Amoteku. Amoteku, they don't stay in the bush. They are not wearing masks. They are legalized, and they don't have this foundation that somebody that is a fugitive, somebody that is a wanted person, according to Nigeria legal terms, is coming into Nigeria to form a security outfit that is supposed to be legalized. Like, he doesn't have that capacity. And then, as an individual, just an individual entity. You don't just come and start an outfit, because anybody can wake up and start their own. So if you would just wake up and start your own outfit and arm yourself, then it's going to be treated as such, you see. So I want you people to understand what is about to happen so that you get ready. So, for example, do you have enough money, and have you thought about it? Like, if there's a problem and there's truly a war breaks out, and do you have your bank account, you know? So the worst part is that this guy has not gone anywhere. He has not met with anybody, and nobody knows him. But that is a story for another day, because a lot of people don't want to accept this fact. And the people with him, they can't even ask him, okay, where exactly have you, you know, what level are you with this? And he keeps telling them, you know, he says it's a mystery, very soon, very soon, very soon. And you know, the whole thing continues to elongate. But this is a distraction, we know it, but it's going to have physical impact on the people on ground, you see. And most of the people who threaten to do harm, who threaten to take you out, who threaten to harm your family, they don't threaten to do it where they live. Like this guy in Onyanola, he lives, according to his profile, he lives in the Tokai. You know, he's not in Nigeria. And the other guy I was showing you his threats, he's also not in Nigeria, you know. But they don't say they are going to do it where they are. They keep saying they are going to send people to the family. This is what it's going to be. And at the end of the day, nobody's going to have this monopoly of violence, you know. So if you go and take out the family of this person, so are they going to be looking at you? Because everybody got families too. So they are going to go back and look for your family. So you're going to have this, you know, killing, you know, all this kind of a thing. Different groups will spring up, because of course when you are armed, you have power, you know. So when you like, you know, the gun, you know, is a powerful tool. When you have it, you feel powerful. Of course, you know, somebody with gun is not going to be loyal to you forever. So you're going to have factions and factions and factions. And who are going to be the people that they are going to be taking out? It is those people who have who are cheering them on us.